Okay, Wireshark is a packet capture utility, and what that means is it captures packets that are traveling on your network, and then it lets you display those packets and analyze them. So really, Wireshark has two primary components. One is the Wireshark Graphical User Interface, or GUI, and the other is WinPCAP, which is the libraries and files that Wireshark needs to resolve um, the traffic on your network. So when you install Wireshark, it prompts you, do you want to install WinPCAP? And if you don't already have it installed, you'll really need it to use this tool. So let's look at Wireshark. Uh, when you open it up, you get this screen to display. And you want to look at network traffic, and it is represented here by this line. Sort of looks like a graph. You want to pick the interface you're most interested in, which in my case would be this Ethernet. It's also coincidentally got the most activity, so you want to choose usually the interface that has the most activity. So let's start it up. Okay, so we can see it's capturing here. And basically we have three horizontal windows that display information. The top window is an overview of the packets. The second window is the frames. And the third window is the actual data contents. And it's in hex on the left and ASCII on the right. So that's how it displays the packets. So I think the best thing to do to understand Wireshark is actually do a little activity with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a plain text password capture, and we're going to see what it looks like in the Wireshark capture. So here we go. We're going to use username John Smith, sort of a generic username, and then top secret as the password. Now there's no account by that name, so this is going to not log us in, but that's okay. For what we're doing, that's okay. Just hit it once. Now we can stop this capture. Okay, when it's stopped, you'll note that it has these windows. This is the same as a window grid display in that if you click on any of these labels up top here on the columns, it'll filter by whatever you click on. Let's just demonstrate that real quick. So that's going to put the lower destinations at the top and the bigger ones at the bottom. So as we see, we go up in numbers here. Okay, but we'll go back, and if you click it again, it'll reverse it. But we're going to actually display in the numbers. And Wireshark sequentially numbers each packet that comes in this top packet overview. So let's go ahead. We're going to actually find a packet from that login that we did earlier. So let's put in John Smith. Now you notice it's red. Now that means it's not going to be able to do anything for you. In fact, the find is even grayed out. So let's go ahead and put in string here, because remember, we're using a username, so that would be a string. This first down arrow lets you choose which of these windows you're gonna search in. So remember, we said this is the packet overview or packet list. The second one is packet details or frame, and then the third one is the data itself or packet bytes. So let's search the middle one where it says packet details. We'll try that one. Okay, let's go ahead and search that. And right here, let me make this display a little bit bigger. Yeah, and all these you can drag and drop these dividers in here. And there sure enough, we can see that our credentials, John Smith, top secret, displayed right there. So this just gives you a little bit of an idea what Wireshark is all about. You can also filter. It has a display filter up here, and we can put things in here like we could search for FTP, and then when you want to find that, you just hit this arrow, HTTP, like that. So you can search that way as well. Um, Wireshark gives you the option of using two types of filters. A display filter means you capture everything and then you choose what to display. A capture filter means that it's only going to capture what you specify. And sometimes if you're on a really busy network, there might be so many packets that you wouldn't be able to capture them all on a really busy network. So you might want to use a capture filter for that. But most of the time as you're student learning, I think it's a good idea to get familiar with the display filters first. So that's lesson 1 in Wireshark. Thanks for watching.